Hello. In this video, I'm going to be looking over the pre-built deck, Diluc deck, by Shining Soul for the Genshin Genius Invocation TCG. So this deck is going to be fully in Chinese. It's only available in China for purchase, or you can purchase from a third party. And yeah, it's been a while since I played the actual video game itself, or the card game in the video game. So it'll be interesting to see how many of cards, what's exactly in this deck, and what exactly I recognize. So let's open this right here. I actually took off the stickers earlier, but in this box we have, it seems like we have our starter deck over here. We have some instructions and a playmat, which opens up, and I guess it gives you space. Oh, this is a very large playmat. I won't open out the whole thing, but it looks like you can place like some cards on the left. You got your, wow, this is very large actually. Okay, I will open up the whole thing. I lied. But yeah, it comes with a little playmat, and this is correct actually. So you have 1, 2, 3. This is where your main character cards can be placed, and I guess any like sort of supporting cards for them. There's like some areas down there for I don't even know what that is. Like I think it's like something related to the battle cards maybe. You have this area for your elemental dice, I guess. This area is for dice that you have used, I think. You got your deck, and I guess this is their discard pile. And I guess over here we have, what is it called? I think these are like your supporter cards and your any sort of other cards that go with that. So I'm gonna fold this back up because it's definitely taking up a lot of space. And oh geez, did I fold this up correctly? Okay, there we go. So that's the that's what is it called? The playmat area that they give you, and then they give you a little instruction manual, I assume. So you'll need your elemental dice, you'll need your coin flip token, and you'll need some regular dice, I guess, and a character information tracker. So these are things that come with the accessory pack, which I have another video on, and so this actually describes what exactly the character tracker does, or like the health tracker, because I mean some of this is not super clear. I know these guys are for the elemental reactions that are placed on the character, and it looks like there's some examples of that and how to play. And yeah, I guess it's just more information on how to play the game in case you haven't played the video game. And I think they change up some of the rules because for example, the elemental dice, there we go, this is the playmat. Yeah, the elemental dice in the game, you actually can't see your opponent's elemental dice. So that's one thing they had to change for the in-person, because I guess it's kind of hard to hide what you roll from your opponent. So yeah, it gives you, you get a little instruction manual, got the playmat, and let's check out this deck of cards. What exactly is in here? Yeah, it's a good mystery. So this is sealed on pretty tightly, and well, it looks like some cards decided to escape as soon as I opened it. So one difference between these cards and the booster packs I opened is that these cards actually have a rarity of 0, and this guy is stuck in there. What are these? I believe these are explaining some of the icons, what exactly the icons do, and some of the elemental reactions, because who can remember what all the reactions do? Am I right? Okay, so these are just infographic cards for play. I guess for players who are a little new or still playing, trying to get the grasp on the game. So let's see. I see we come with 3 character cards. We come with Diluc, and interesting enough, this level 0 card actually has the full art, which is looks a little better than the level 1 card. The only difference is that it's not holographic, but it is completely matte. So there's that. And the Sucrose card, same thing, no holo, but you know, you get the full art, which arguably you could say this is like a level 3 card because it has no border at all. And Mona, so you get Diluc, Sucrose, Mona. I actually haven't played with Sucrose and Mona before. I've only used the Diluc when the game first came out. And then let's see, we got this guy who gives you energy at the end of your turn. We get a catalyst weapon. We get the Paimon card, which turns I believe 2 of your elemental dice into rainbow or prismatic. So that's very useful. You got this guy, this card, and I believe it's something that reduces your elemental stuff. You got land. I actually don't remember using. I think this converts some elemental, or guarantees that you have 2 elemental. No, this lets you re-roll your elemental dice, if I recall correctly. Adeptus's Temptation, I think, and that gives you a lot of damage, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it gives you +3, whatever. Got an artifact. Comes with a Sucrose talent ability. We got Timaeus here, which I believe generates elemental dice after you do a certain amount of reactions, if that's correct. We got a sword for. This is a great sword. It has to be for Diluc, right? Got another Paimon. We got this girl. I forgot her name. You got this one, which also lets you reroll your card. Some food. I think this food is pretty good because it negates damage by 3, and it only costs 1 dice, which is pretty nice. It looks like we have another artifact. We got Timmy and his pigeons. Timmy's pretty great. Basically generates elemental dice after a few rounds, I think. Yay Miko. I don't actually remember what that does. This lets you swap characters. This is like, I forgot. I think it might let you swap characters immediately, something like that. Or, yeah. We got Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards. Kokomi. This is another card draw landmark, I think. So at the end of the turn, it lets you draw 2. And then this is another item that generates dice. Some more artifacts. Liben, who takes care of your extra elemental dice. You got the Diluc talent. Crimson Witch of Flames artifact. This one is when your character dies, it lets you. I think it generates elemental dice. And I think this is a Mona talent. We get like a Sealy, a Dendro thing, and it's just, I don't even know what this is. And then we got some abilities. So I guess this is like the Sucrose thing that she generates on her burst. We got Mona's little mascot that she gets, and then I think this belongs to Diluc. I don't remember what. Got some, and I believe this is a reaction. This is a pyro reaction, and it's probably a cryo reaction. So it looks like you got a good assortment of NPCs, items, artifacts. What's interesting though is that you actually don't have 2 copies of any item. You actually have one of various I think like you have like a unique like copy of each card, which from a TCG perspective is not great, I guess, especially if you have a lot of like bad cards. At least in the video game, you can have at least 2 copies of each card in each deck. So having one unique card is definitely something that this probably won't be a very competitive deck, but it would probably be pretty fun to play with just for casually. And yeah, I've never played any combination of these characters together, so I have no clue about the competitive viability of this deck. There's nothing like I remember there was that one deck in Hearthstone that, like, as long as you had one of each card, it gave you one of the cards was really powerful. The potion guy. I don't remember what. But yeah, it looks like that's it for this battle deck, the Diluc battle deck. I guess they're trying to give you more unique cards so you get to play around with more things. So this is a pretty cool way they set it up. The cards themselves are all matted, so nothing, no hollows here. You can only get those in your booster packs. But I think this is good enough to start enjoying a game of Genius Invocation TCG. So, although I haven't played in a very long time, it would be probably pretty fun to try out the physical version. And I believe that is it for this video. I'll probably show off some of the other booster decks I have in later videos. And yeah, let me know what you think. And thank you for watching.